Hello friends. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fences. In his play by the same name, August Wilson made a very profound statement. He said that some people build fences to keep people in and others build fences to keep people out. I'm sure you're all acquainted with what a fence is. We use fences as a time or a place or an event or even a solid object to keep our property secure. We use fences to keep our children on the inside from straying out into the street or to go into locations where we don't want them to go. But this idea of fences, I think we can take it a little bit further, and that's what I want to share with you today. A couple of years ago in the African country of Botswana, the farmers had a problem. The elephants were coming out of the forest and invading their property. And that had happened in the past, but there was something different. This time the elephants were trampling the crops and they were injuring people. And the game wardens were wondering why, until they discovered that these herds of elephants had no male relatives. All of the bulls had been shot by poachers for their ivory. And so the young adolescent elephants were on the rampage. They had no borders, they had no boundaries, they had no fences. And so the game wardens went to a neighboring country and they captured and tranquilized some bull elephants, introduced them to the herd, and in a short period of time, the problem was solved. The young adolescent males now had mature bulls to set the boundaries for them. Fences. And so fences are very important in all of our lives. We live in a society today where we love to talk about freedom. Freedom to do what we want, to say what we want, to go where we want. But the reality is that freedom also has boundaries. And even within our freedom, we need to have fences. Fences, as I told you earlier, not only keeps people out, but they also keep people in. In the book of John, Jesus said that he wants us to follow his example. And what was his example? That we love one another as he loved us. And so as we think about fences, let us think of inclusion. Instead of building fences and walls and barriers to exclude and to keep people out, why not let us build fences to keep people in? Let us be inclusive. Let us learn to love one another. Let us reach out to our neighbors. Let us learn to share. That's a good fence that we can build. And so today, as you look out your window, as you travel down the street, as you go into your backyard and you look at your fence, ask yourself the question, what kind of fence are you building? Are you building fences only to keep people out? Or are you building fences to keep people in? My hope for you today is that you be inclusive and fence people in.